Palaran ulit tayo guys. Good morning. Continuation ng introduction ulit tayo. Make projects. Make projects with your family. Having a nice meal visiting. Palakihan natin ha. Sandali. Make projects with your family. Having a nice meal visiting a place. Playing a sport or a game. All the ideas that will bring everyone together and that will allow you to have a good time with your family members. Open the discussion when there is a conflict. Ralph Lyon, be ready to listen and ask to be listened in return. You need to be able to rely on your family with those who can give you compassion and support. Don't hesitate to make the first move to set an example by being present for your family, ready to help and ready to listen to one's concerns. This will bring you a great positive energy, my dear. To allow you to do all this, Ralph Lyon, I will give you a key point that is extremely efficient as long as we make the efforts. And trust me, Ralph Lyon, you will receive really amazing results and feelings from the people you care about. This key I want to give you is the most efficient way to show affection and respect. It is basically the language of love, and it is not just about saying I love you, my dear. It is about showing it not simply with words but also with acts. Talk the right language. Yung tiyan ko ang aga-aga. Now, do you know the language of love, Ralph Lyon? Each person uses 5 different types of love language, showing their love and affection in different ways. These languages are very important because when the right one isn't used for the right person, this is when misunderstanding and feeling of lack of love it can happen, Ralph Lyon. It can happen to feel huge affection to someone, but if we don't convey it the right way, the other person won't truly understand that you're trying to show them. So here are the 5 love languages that need to be used. The physical touch, acts of service, quality time, receiving gifts, words of affirmation. We are all capable of hearing these 5 languages. Huwag kang dumaan. My 80s. We are capable of hearing these 5 languages, Ralph Lyon, but there are 1 or 2 that this person is more receptive to. For example, for some people, gifts are the ultimate proof of love, while others value acts of service the most. And so giving gifts to this person would really allow your feelings to reach them. Do you understand, my dear? What is important to identify what is yours and what is the one of your closest ones. Once you know and act accordingly, you will see your communication with them will improve greatly because you will know how to actually be efficient into showing your feelings. So I advise you to read about these 5 languages carefully, Ralph Lyon, to ask yourself which one is the one you're the most receptive to and which one you think has the most importance for each of the family members that you want to show more love, my dear. It can ask a bit of efforts to focus on their love language, especially if it is not the one you're the most receptive yourself. But it is worth it, my dear. I can assure you that using the right love language with someone is going to really boost your relation with him and create very beautiful moments that you can look forward to, Ralph Lyon. Physical touch. Some people are receptive to physical contact like hug, a kiss, a hand on the shoulders. Wala ako niyan. Malayo. Malayo eh. This is what make them feel connected and really love. When it is not the way we show your affection, it can be a bit difficult at first to initiate the contact, especially for people who are used to it. So the importance here is to be aware of the mood what you feel can be done little by little to show your affection. You can start small, like by simply putting a hand on their shoulder or arm. Words of affirmation. I will never say it enough, Rob Lion. Words are extremely powerful. They can be as destructive as supporting and encouragement, a compliment, a nice word, on an effort, an achievement, a service, or even on an outfit. Simple things like that, like this, can be a great way to share your appreciation of someone. It is very gratifying both for you and the other person. Ralph Lyon, because when you feel love, you feel confident when someone cuts on your efforts. Your dedication, your knowledge, kindness, and the art and encouraged about it is truly feels great and strengthen a relationship, my dear. So don't hesitate to give out loud your support, Ralph Lyon. When you admire and respect someone's personality, talents, acts, beliefs, don't hesitate to say it to them, because something they do may seem normal to them when in reality not everyone will be able to do what they do. So it is important to tell them. Quality time. When someone close to tell you something like, you never do anything with me, we could spend more time together, it is a sign that quality time moments are probably the most important love language of this person. Quality times are not moments when you are together and doing this separate thing. It is about being together, yes, but also sharing an activity together, having a moment of complicity. Sometimes even a few minutes are enough, like cooking together, playing a game, doing a sport together, talking about a subject that is a passion for both of you. It can as simple as that, my dear, and it gives great sense of fondness and affection. Acts of service. Some people feel love when you concretely help them with tasks. They are very sensitive to the efforts you ready to give to lessen their stress and working tasks. It makes them think they took the time to help, and so they care. Again, it can be little things like making a tea for them, helping with the chores, making a meal of them. Basically, daily stuff that they task themselves to do, and then they discover that it was already done, so that are really happy about it. You know what I mean, Rob Ryan. It is basically about focusing on their well-being and helping them with organization and help them take their breaks. Gifts. Finally, some people are receptive to the love being gives the most. It doesn't mean hanggang dyan lang ako. Padala lang. Wala na. Finally, some people are receptive to the love being gives the most. It doesn't mean that they necessarily like expensive stuff. It is about the intention behind the gifts, that the fact that you want to make them happy, that you thought about them, and you spend time thinking what they would like to receive. It can as simple as flower, an object you made yourself, a candy, or even something you already struggle man. Oy. Social distancing ulit yung aking salamin. Ulitin natin. Gifts. Finally, some people are receptive to the love being gives the most. It doesn't mean that they necessarily like expensive stuff. It is about the intention behind the gifts, the fact that you want to make them happy, that you thought about them, and you spend time thinking what they would like to receive. It can as simple as a flower, an object you made yourself, a candy, or even something you already own and what to give them. It is about showing little marks of affection for them to receive the love you feel for them, Ralph Lion. It is important that you know this language, Ralph Lion, and to find out that the one you're the most sensitive to, what gestures make you feel more supported and loved. Also, you can now adapt the way you show affection depending of who you are, who you're talking to, my dear. That way, you can know for sure that the other person will feel loved and appreciated. The plus is that it doesn't really change with time. So you can keep building your relations with the right love language on the long term. Whatever of this you decide to use, the most important is for the message I love you to be shared, my dear. Okay, dyan muna tayo. O, anuhin nyo yung guys, yung 5 love language daw. Ano ba yun? Ano ko sa inyo ang 5 love language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Physical touch, acts of service, quality time, receiving gifts, words of affirmation. Bye!